You guessed it, we're going back to the farm. This time not Farming Simulator 2019, but Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town. If you don't know what first hour is, it's when we play the first hour of a game, show you some gameplay, let you know what I think, let you know how it compares to the others in the series, and we just see if it's worth it for me or for you. If you're like me, beginning of last year, you just wanted a low-key game, something that you could just relax and play, unlike so many games nowadays. I was thinking, you know, whatever happened to Harvest Moon, and what's the best Harvest Moon game I can get for any system I have? And I found Friends of Mineral Town on DS is one of the best Harvest Moon games ever. I played Harvest Moon on Game Boy when I was a kid. Picked it up on DS and I was playing it, and then Animal Crossing came out, and I didn't touch it ever again. I think they just live in the same kind of family of games. But then I saw that the remake Story of Seasons Friends of Mineral Town was coming out for Switch, and I was like, I think I'm gonna have to check that out. So as far as I know, this is pretty much a exact remake. I haven't read too much about it. I do know that there was a sequel to the original Friends of Mineral Town where you could play as a female character. So I think that that's all meshed in. It would be interesting to see. I'm gonna guess you probably can't date the people of the same sex. I think that would have been an interesting twist for 2021, but I'm interested to see what mechanics are different, if there's any new animals, new crops. It was in winter of the first year on the DS version, so I got a pretty good feel for the span of the game. We're gonna play the first hour, see what's new, what's different, what's exciting, and see if it's a game for you. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a game for me though. So a physical copy of Story of Seasons 2, just like we did Pokemon. Pop this open, see if there's any goodies inside. Cute box art, at least. Like I said, like the return to that classic Harvest Moon art style. A game with a book inside? I can't remember the last time I bought a game that had a manual. Like, actual manual? Check this bad boy out. Oh, the dating pool! Ooh, Jennifer, you looking spooky. Doctor's name is just Doctor. Why does Cliff look like Link in Breath of the Wild? Yeah, full-on controls. I did not think they did this anymore. I'm gonna guess there's still a little tutorial at the intro, unless they've skipped that and they're like, nah, read the book. Old school, baby. Oh, there's a comic in the back. Here's my stop, Mineral Town. I spent a summer here once, but that was 20 years ago. It's all ruined. Guess I've got my work cut out for me. Oh, you can reverse the cover too. They got the boy and girl on the outside if you want to flip it inside out. Yeah, get the physical version of games. All right, let's pop this in and check it out. Every time. Much smaller update this time. Loading. Checking downloadable content data. Bright. Marvelous. Oh my gosh, look, a little man's asleep underneath the tree. Oh, I can be the classic Harvest Moon boy. A little edgier Harvest Moon boy. Not a wide range of character customization. I'm gonna go with the classic. What if you can change your outfit later? Pete? You know Pete. Birthday? Oh yeah, I forgot they actually generally celebrate your birthday in this game. Difficulty. Simple modes start with a lot of gold. I think this was in the original too. Items sell for a little more gold, easier to raise affection with people. Start with 18 turnips in the field. Normal mode, none of the features from simple mode that make the game easier. Offers a satisfying challenge. I will go with the satisfying challenge. One day, a special letter arrived in my mailbox. It was sent from a person who introduced himself as the mayor of a certain little town. Why does this sound like the beginning of Schitt's Creek? I think most of the Harvest Moon games start out like this. Story of Seasons 2, probably. I think the mayor looks a little outrageous in this version. A little more outrageous than the original. Good day. You're Robert, I presume. I'm Thomas. That's definitely his voice. He's the mayor. Here it is. The land your grandfather left to you. Good luck. It's trash. Let me remind you. I was like, wait, we're canceling our family vacation? There's something very important that I have to do at work and I can't leave. Busy parents, man. Am I right? You're not getting offended, but we have asked your grandfather to let you stay with him at his farm this summer. Cool. Compromise. Surrounded by nature with all sorts of places to explore. Boring. Of course, it's a sepia tone photo. Remember me? I'm your grandpa. But go have a nosy around if you like. A nosy? Grandpa might have been a little senile. Spent my days riding cows, falling off cows, riding horses, falling off horses. No, chasing chickens, getting chased by chickens. What a great summer this was. It's all coming back to me. How'd you like the country life? Was it fun? Didn't you see all the photos, Grandpa? Come say hello to your mom and dad for me and let them know I enjoyed having you come visit. They're not even picking me up? How did I get here? I'm not even 10. Oh, you're going already? Yeah, after 3 photo shoots, I'm out. So I don't remember that being anybody specific in the town that you can date, but I'm not sure. Are you sure it would make him oh so happy to know that you had inherited it? I mean, I think he made sure that happened, right? I'd like to give farming a try? What if I kind of want to say no? What happens if I say no? I'm saying no. No, I see. Well, the decision is yours and I won't try to change your mind. What a shame though. If you'll be leaving, there should be another train coming soon. Goodbye, Robert. Does it end the game? That's amazing. No, oh, come on. I'll change your mind. You should just try it out. Just try a little farming. Nope. Later. We'll make sure you make sure you get the check for Gramps Farm. Go back to city life. That's funny. The end. If the Switch had achievements, I think that would be one of them. And there you go. That's the Story Seasons Friends of Middletown speedrun. Let's try this again. Hot Pete. So we'll speed through the introductory phase this time. It's kind of long to put myself through all this again. This is why I don't ever say no. Because why am I going to say no? I came here to do some farming, but I lied and said no for the laughs. And really wasn't disappointed, to be honest. Alright, yes, I'll do some farming. Now then, as you're the new owner of this farm, do you not think a new name is in order? Oh, I think I named my... I get 8 characters? I think it named it Magnolia last time. I'll go with that again. I don't know any other good farm names. Magnolia Farm. It does have a nice ring to it. Well, it should. It's $1 million business. Tomorrow, my new life as a farmer begins. I really can't get started now. Alright, that's the exact same. Second day of spring. I got 500 gold. This interior looks almost exactly like DS version. Since I got to winter on DS, I definitely got at least 1 home expansion, so it looks a little different, but the rest of the layout is the exact same. Your calendar actually tells you when special dates are. There's a trick about starting out too that I forget now. Oh, you actually pick the news channel now. I think it used to be, it depended on what time of the day you checked, or you could change the channel. I forget. Tutorials. Is there anything in there now? Yes. Stamina fatigue, raising crops, tending livestock. You used to have to do crops in like a U shape so you could get them all watered with your basic watering tools until you leveled up and you could water bigger areas at a time. I mean, that's the kind of stuff like Animal Crossing, you know, you just have to make the watering can, you don't refill it. So whereas Animal Crossing is a little more low-key with that kind of stuff, that's where there's a bit of finesse and strategy when it comes to Harvest Moon. Something about buying seeds. Oh, you buy seeds in your first springtime so that you have them ready to plant the next springtime, because Mochi Day, everything is closed and you can't buy seeds that day. Don't know how I remember that. Probably won't have livestock for a few days. That's pretty simple. You pick up your chickens to live. Oh, there's... What is that? Bunnies before. You could get a horse. You actually get given a horse, which probably still happens. And then you could get sheep, cows, and chickens in the original. Oh, is that a pink cow? That it produces strawberry milk. In the original game, there wasn't a bar. You actually just had to go off of your character's fatigue animations to figure out where you were. It was a little tough, but it was fun. Fatigue also builds when you do things like work outside late at night or in poor weather. Yeah, when it's like raining. I worked as late as I could a lot of nights, just like real life. You can restore stamina and relieve fatigue by taking baths and eating food, but the best cure is a good night's sleep, just like real life. It doesn't say anything, but if you collapse, you actually go to the clinic and you lose a day. You'd be sent to the clinic, but yeah, you lose a day of work. I think almost an entire one, so it's definitely worth avoiding. Let's see if I look at the map real close. It looks almost identical to the original game. That log cabin down there is the woodworker. There's a plot in town that you can actually buy, that blank space in the middle. Everything else looks pretty identical. Nearby mountains covered in nature's bounties, and it has the most wonderful view from its peak. I bet that actually looks cool in this game. I don't think it was as cool when I went up there in the DS version. I've been saying DS version. Was it on Game Boy Advance? I think it was DS. Was it DS? Well, yeah, but I can play Game Boy Advance games on my DS. But I think it's a DS game. So it mentions foraging and mining. I wonder if there were certain techniques for getting through the mine. I wonder if they've changed that. You know, since they've changed, they actually give you a stamina bar, an actual count up there. So there's a cabinet here. I think that's like food storage and stuff, because this is your toolbox, right. Oh, my pockets are small. There's a pedometer in the original too, and I think the mayor comes and congratulates you for walking 10,000 steps, but you get absolutely nothing for doing it. I did it though, but it takes up an inventory spot, so it's not super convenient. It's 10 a.m., but the time does not pass when you're in your house, if I remember correctly. That's why all of my messing around hasn't cost me any time. We'll go ahead and grab the sickle. There's a toolbox outside too. I wonder if you can exchange the same inventory there. You as well. Would you like me to explain them too? Tell me, Thomas. What I'd like to know more about. This is probably all of the stuff I've already read about. Oh yes, one last thing. When you return home, check your toolbox. Inside you'll find a little gift. My old pedometer. Might be interesting to see how many steps you've walked, but am I gonna get anything for it this time? He looks different. Yo, I'm Zach. Handle all the shipping around these parts. You want to sell something, put it in the bin. Buy 5 every day and come pick up what's in there. Don't come by to collect on holidays or festival days. You want to know why? Because I want days off too, darn it. Zach, you're a riot. Get my honey. Some grapes. Why are there grapes? So L button brings up your menu. Right trigger is auto run. You just hold it down. ZR actually makes you walk. I don't know why. ZR just makes you do this weird walk where you don't change directions for whatever reason. Oh, I guess that's so you can really line up. So confirm button is so you can hop over things. Confirm button is A, so that I'll actually collect the weeds. I thought when you pulled weeds originally, you just got rid of them. I'm collecting weeds. Oh, if you sickle them, they just disappear. So we'll clear some weeds then. Oh my gosh, it's already 2 p.m. This feels like real life. We want to clear out some space so we can get some crops planted as soon as possible. I'm gonna do one, the classic U shape, and then I'll do one that's a full 3x3, just in case. If we can get like 3 spots started today, I'd be happy with that. Can we pick up these stones? Yes. I don't think they're not really crafting in this game. Like, you don't have to craft more tools, you just make them stronger by upgrading them. You can use stones and branches as simple fencing early on. It's already 5? Ow. Oh no. I don't remember which. I forget when the shop closes. Wait, which one sells seeds? I think we need to go all the way. What is that? A truth jewel hiding under the streetlight. Already 6? Oh no, that's the... Oh my gosh. Closed Tuesdays and Sundays. 9 to 5. I should have gone here first. I didn't realize time passed so fast. What winery is open 10 a.m. to noon? I do like that it puts a little icon down. It's nice. Oh, actually, I wonder if you give the woodworker honey, that's how you befriend him. And he gives you better stuff. I guess I'm going to bed though. I don't feel like I accomplished much. Go to bed. I think if you stay up after midnight is when you... 36 bucks off of weeds. I don't know where I'm getting this food every day. Oh, Huang. He's a lot cuter in this and a lot less sketchy looking. I forgot to check my mail yesterday. In the original game, he offers to sell you an apple for 500G, but it's worthless. Drop on by sometime. If I can find the time, where does the day go? Unless, wait, did time pass while I was in my house? Oh, it's passing so fast. No, it stops. Your first day is shorter, I think. Okay. Before anything, we need some seeds. Gotta start making that money. Oh, except it's Tuesday and the general store is closed. I really screwed that up. is as serene as it is crime-free, so don't worry, you'll be perfectly safe here. I wish there was some crime. That'd be exciting. So these are the elves. Oh, it's locked. I think you can only visit them at certain hours. The elves, once you befriend them, give them gifts. I think they especially like sugar and maybe special wrapping paper. They all have birthdays, but they'll help you with all your chores. To top it all off, Duke. Oh, Duke's her husband. Was that drinking every night, leaving me all alone? Yo, that's sad as hell. Can I romance her? Can I wreck a home? I'm pretty sure you used to be able to go at wherever you wanted in anybody's house. What? Maybe if I... No, that won't work. Mary? Oh, okay. If they have a heart next to them, I'm guessing that means they're wooable. Romanceable. Thanks for your concern. Yeah, level up that relationship. So yeah, here you can learn about crops. Seems like there's a lot more, or at least a couple more crops per season. Winter crops, nothing grows in winter. Sad, huh? Mini games with the nature sprites. Oh, I forgot about, they make you play mini games to up your friendship. Feel free to read any book that catches your eye. I think I've done all the reading I need to. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can do. I forget when you can go talk to the sprites. I think I'm gonna go into the forest and forge some things. Your little ranch. Things are closed certain days. Oh my gosh. The cow is so cute and happy. I doubt I have enough money for cows right now. My, is there something I can help you with? Buy animals. Oh my gosh, I can't even afford a single chicken. Get brown chickens? You aren't buying? I'm poor, ma'am. Potpourri. I don't think we met. Hi, I'm Potpourri. What's your name? Nice to meet you. Like your pink hair. Hey, no going upstairs, okay? Nobody will let me snoop around their houses. What kind of neighbors are they? All right, I'm not even gonna get to cash out on anything today. Open every day, but Saturday 11 to 4, and he's in and out. Oh, he happens to be in. Oh, is it? You have a son in this one? Oh, maybe he had a son in the second version of Mineral Town. What can I buy from him? Material stone. Oh, you also need stone for renovations. Just needed lumber before. Slightly bigger house, 3 grand. Expand your coop, your barn. The town villa is still... No, it's 10 million. I was thinking it was just $1 million last time. There was a thing in the original where if you connected your DS to the GameCube, you would get it. I'm not sure how you get it in this game, unless it's just grinding out that 10 mil. There's got to be a better way. Who's this guy? Brandon. Oh wait, there's a heart next to him. Does that mean I can romance men? All right, now the real question is, can I have a throuple? The pleasure's mine. Brandon. I am just a simple, brand new farmer from the city. What do I press to... Oh, got his attention. How do I take out the honey? Okay, just tap the right stick and then tap it again to select stuff. Thanks, appreciate it. I want to say you can only give him... It only makes sense to give him 1 a day. I wonder if his son also likes honey. You want a little honey, Brandon? So I wasn't really sure that was going to be an option, but that's cool if you can do that. The version where you could play as a female character followed the original version, so there weren't any options for that. And it was also probably not as common a thing, or necessarily expected. Karen, I think Karen was the one I was eyeing when I played the DS version. That's what I was going to use. Winter, I was just going to mine and woo the townspeople. These are the hot springs. You hop in here to regain stamina. There didn't used to be stairs here. I think this is going up to the mountain. What is it, 4? Oh, I kind of was hoping that it would show you like a real overview. That's nice though. You can run into a nature spirit or something up here, I think, at some point. But yeah, all in all, this the map All of this is very similar. I like that they've made some of the areas connecting where they weren't in the original game. Makes it a little easier to flow and get around. Like I don't know who this camper is. Isn't that the goth chick? Like the sheep farm being connected to the chicken farm didn't used to be a thing. You had to go like out and around. Oh, she doesn't have a heart by her name though. Brings you to me today. I don't. Hello? I can just go into her tent? Is there I feel like there's not really a bed in here. Is she like a hippie that just lives on the outside edge of town? A vagabond? A vagrant? Where am I? I am lost. It's almost 8 p.m. already. Also, I don't have any animals yet. But the one thing, when the bell rings, that's when wild dogs can come out and attack your animals if they're not fenced in. I really feel like time is going faster than what I remember it going. I do remember thinking when I started playing this before that the days really just flew by. This is too much like real life. These 2 days in a row I feel like I have done nothing. Also way too much like real life. See, it's almost midnight already. I gotta get my 6 hours. Big old goose egg. So we're coming up on an hour and I haven't even planted a crop yet. Oh, this is the thing too, the general store isn't open yet. I don't think they open till 8. So usually, like, you get up, I would get up and tend to my animals. You know, once you're in the flow of things, once you have some stuff going on, get up and tend to my animals. You know, pick up some stuff and then head into town. 9 to 5. I'm trying to think what I think these other places are just people's houses. I don't think there's anything else I need to check out. Sometimes, depending on the day or what's going on. Was Jennifer at the inn? It's occasionally closed during business hours. Wait, what? Oh, you can get food here sometimes, which will restore your stamina. And I think eating here, when you order from the one girl, it ups your relationship. Otherwise, it just replenishes some stamina and fatigue, I think. Back's off limits. Is upstairs also off limits? Oh no, it's where the inn part is. Oh, there's a cat. This one's plotting something. Oh, it's the dude that looks like Link. I'm still really surprised that there's hearts next to guys' names for me. I really wasn't thinking they were gonna do it. Who's this? Oh, Karen again? So, Rick. Along the course of the game, the townspeople will actually... Oh, Ellie. She works at the clinic. But the townspeople actually pair up together. One of the points of the game is to actually make sure that not only do you get married, but so does everyone else. Which I think is cool. Oh my gosh, there's so much here. So a lot of this stuff, so there's gift wrap. A lot of this stuff you can buy and then give as gifts. Everybody has favorite stuff. Like, I think the elves mostly have favorite colors of wrapping paper, I think. And then so do villagers, but they also have favorite items that they like to be gifted. Working hard or hardly working? Yeah, shut up, dude. I have got nothing done since I've moved here. A GIF. All right. Oh man, I have so little money. Turnips are a faster turnaround. Cucumbers are expensive, but they give you multiple yields. 2 turnips and a cucumber. Let's get to actual farming on day 3 already. Yeah, I wish I was paying closer attention on that first day. Basically, all the timing matters and how you kind of maximize what you can maximize on a given season. The same with making sure. Oh, it's a power berry, which you eat right away and get some extra stamina. So that was the thing too. I think it showed how many power berries you had picked up. But again, there wasn't a meter. You just knew that the more power berries you picked up, you know, the better stamina you have. So this is how we're gonna do our test. Turnips will go in these 2. And then cucumber. Once you level up your watering can, you can water a bigger area, so it didn't matter so much which way you placed everything. the one extra spot of tilled land, you know, not really that big of a deal for something cheap like turnips. It can make a real difference. It can be like 200 to 500 depending on what your crop is. So, oh, I didn't grab the watering can, didn't I? There is a toolbox outside though, which is useful. I don't think that was in the original game either. So you press the tool button to fill it up. Choose fish to take out. Oh, you can store fish too. I don't think you could do that at all before. So yeah, I can only do one spot at a time with my current watering can. So if there's, I'm gonna guess you still have to do the U shape, because unless you can walk over, because that's the thing, you can't walk over crops like the weed. I'm not walking over it, I'm jumping it. So I think you still have to do the U shape until you level things up. So that's how I'll do my cucumbers. It's also nice that there's a water level next to the watering can. See my stamina going down. Such a weak little nerd. Don't even worry about it, Zach. Ain't nothing for you, bud. He does tell you when he's, if you're out when he's there. He says hi. He's a good dude. Oh, so it still does the animations. So I'm halfway through my stamina. I should have enough to, yeah, get these chores done. Takes him an hour to pick things up. That seems like a lot, especially when there's nothing there. Picking up weeds just to make some extra gold. This is early days in story seasons. Friends of Mineral Town. I don't think you ever come in balling out. I mean, I guess that's why they have the mode where you do start out with some gold and you start out with some crops. Because it definitely makes things a little easier having that head start. Because the early days really are a grind. I mean, chickens are 1500 G. 8 o'clock bell is also when your fatigue and stamina start going by faster. Although picking up weeds doesn't seem to be taking any of it. Didn't realize that. Oh, maybe it's just certain sizes of rocks I won't be able to do anything about until I level up. Like you can sickle weeds, chop logs, smash the small rocks. I don't think I can do anything to anything else. So when you put down, you use up lumber to put down wooden posts, and it's kind of a waste. So making your fences out of the natural environment works out better. Time is, oh no, it's already 1. So if you, we'll see if it does it here. You go to bed late, sometimes you'll wake up late, which I'm pretty sure is about to happen. Oh no, wasn't too late apparently. I didn't replenish all of my stamina though, and I think that's why. Forget if the turnips start to come in yet or not. Get these weeds out of the way. Must be another day. It's kind of weird. So this is where that ZR comes in handy. Move square by square, but you don't turn while you're holding it. That's useful though. It makes a little more sense to just. I don't think there was a run button in the original game, but it does make sense that that's the default. You gotta finesse your way. There's really, I feel like, little to do in the town until you start making money. General store is really the place, main place you'll go. Although, like I said, I didn't focus on the relationships and other aspects. As you can see, the time flies by. It can be enough, especially if you're not using the. I gotta befriend the sprites early. Having them water your crops is pro level. Sometimes there are really bad storms that'll blow things like that around. I have the sickle. Let's see, just. Whoops, that wasn't the tool button. What did that give me? Oh, it gives you yellow grass. I'm just trying to see what would... Okay, B puts stuff back in your pockets. So then you can use your tool. Oh, but it doesn't always give you yellow grass. I think early on you really need the gold, so I would suggest pulling the weeds Probably gonna end up selling some rocks too. I'll fence out an area for my cows and other stuff I want to put out to pasture that keeps them happy. That'll probably be something I don't really get into until summer. What do you get, like a G for every weed? But I wonder if the different colors of grass sell for more. I think we'll end tonight with a little trip to the old hot spring. Check that out. Can be foraged or on beaches. Eating it will reduce your stamina, but relieve some fatigue. Eating it has no effect, so it's best used as a cooking ingredient. So I think I'll probably hang on to those. Be interesting to see how the hot spring works here, because that was also something you just played by ear before. You really do end up like getting into routines in this game. Going to the hot spring at the between 9 and 10 is definitely something I did a lot. Am I wearing shorts? Okay, so there you see the stamina bar going back up, and I'm sure if I'm fatigued, you would see that color change too. Spending real day time, you know, regaining your stamina and your fatigue, so it really becomes like balancing out that time management and trying to get as much done as you can on a particular day. But see, this is also kind of unnecessary because I'm just going right to sleep too. But then again, when I went to bed too late yesterday, I didn't have a full stamina bar when I woke up. Nothing but the owls. Like that he jumps on the bed. Oh, I didn't check the weather, it's raining. Oh, I can't move it into a cabinet. So eventually, when you expand, you get a full kitchen and a refrigerator, which you can put a lot of stuff like that in. So one good thing about rainy days is that unless you have... Oh, you can run over them. At least now. And another day when they're grown more, I might not be able to. But see, I don't have to water today. So that would mean if I had chickens or cows, I would just take care of them. And those would be the only real chores I had to deal with that day. So it leaves you time to go explore, forage, do some mining, take care of more stuff in the town. It's a Friday. I'm gonna go... Oh, I can only afford one set of turnips. What if I go buy some more turnips? Change clothes. Oh. Well, this is fun. Change your hoodie. Well, if I'm just... What? A reindeer costume? Cherry Blossom Sprite costume? I don't even have to unlock these things? Just giving away the extra content. Since I'm going into town, I'm not really farming today. I think I'll throw on my hoodie. Not only is it cool that you can change into the other outfit in the game, but it's really cool that you have different colors. Oh, and it tells you people's birthdays too on the calendar. Ellie. I think the first time you give somebody a gift, you have a bonus. And then there's a birthday bonus too. So if the first time you give somebody a gift is on their birthday, you get like a huge relationship boost bonus. And even with the villagers that you can't romance, I think that they'll either give you items or maybe like, if Sybara's the blacksmith, like I'm remembering, give you like a better deal on certain things. Oh. Hey Karen, what's up? I did come to do a little shopping. I will take my time. You following so far? I could use some help. And by help, I mean if you're gonna give me free things, I will take it. Dad, I'm gonna give Robert some seeds. I don't think I remember that she was the shopkeeper's daughter. Give her away her merchandise just like that? Come on, Jeff. How about you step up and show Genesis here? Yeah, pressure him. Free sampler too. I bet he gives me 1 bag of turnip seeds. Jeff, you cheap bitch. There on the house? Does that mean I got... Oh, thanks. Wait. 1 grass seedling? So I think I have to leave and come back in actually to buy things, because it's like a special that happens sometimes with special events. I'll do another cucumber. It's just the Forgot to look at the... Oh, I forgot you can up your... Oh, it's still 3,000. You can up your capacity of your bag. Cucumber's gonna give me the most profitable seed I can buy right now. Go give Got our honey. I'll buy and talk to the... Oh, this is the grandma. Ellen. Oh, I have an illness that makes my muscles weak. I've been chair-bound for some time now. I'm just at that age. Protect Ellen at all costs. Oh, this is the mayor's house. My, if it doesn't rob a good day. How fares the farm? Is it all going well? That's how he talks. Oh, what is this, special event day? Yo, Robert, good to see you. Oh yeah, Robert, wait here, let me introduce the guy I'm sharing a roof with. Yo, Brandon. Oh, is he not your son? What is it? God's inspiration presently beckons and my hands are heeding the call. That is sensual. Music note? Ah, it's you. Well, you two know each other already? In the manner of speaking. Found him out cold in the woods. Spent so long looking for good lumber to work with that he keeled right over. Couldn't turn my back on a poor sap like that. Distress. So, are you visiting from Crazy Town? I feel like that's not gonna kick off our relationship in the best way. You should be more careful is something that I can say to just about anybody in this town. I'm gonna be a little sassy with Brandon. How many times have I heard something along those lines? At this point, that sentiment is a water off a duck's back. He's quiet and a little weird, but he ain't a bad guy. Do me a favor and treat him right, would you? What do you want? Ooh, I think I'm gonna have to hit old Brandon with a gifty gift to get on his good side. Is that a statue of a cat? I just realized I don't have a dog yet. I thought I had a dog from the jump. With this cucumber. See how that works out. We'll go do some mining. After the mine, we'll pretty much have covered everything, and that's about the first hour. Is this bluegrass? Oh, can I give somebody... So these flowers you can't pick up. Is that a monkey? Okay, I need to look at the map. I'm up here. Oh, it's behind the... I forgot it's behind the hot spring. So that's the forge. Poultry. Yodel Ranch. Rose Plaza. Oh, I didn't go down to Mineral Beach. I think the beach cafe is only open during the summer. And then this is where Zach and Huang hang out. Church. Still gotta have the nature sprites. Secret forest? It's in the middle of town. Was this just say Mother's Hill? Lake Mine. So you can only get to the Lake Mine in winter when it's frozen over. And since you don't have anything else to do in winter, that's a good time to go. So basically, instead of, you know, farming, tending to the animals being your job, mining becomes your job in winter. Oh, it's gonna give us a little tutorial here. I forget how many levels there are. It's either 100, there might be 200. So I don't know if that's changed, but there are certain levels where you could only get specific things on certain levels, and then also you have to go in with, or at least you want to go in with plants that can help your stamina. Plants are potions or food that can boost your stamina and fatigue. Maybe that's what working outside does, because it looks like I already have fatigue, even though I didn't lose stamina. Okay. I don't think you used to get a breakdown of this either. Wait, does that tell you who you've talked to that day? Oh, this is really, makes it really easy to keep track of all this. I think ultimately you re-romance one person and then you can have a kid eventually. And then you can put them to work on the farm. I actually don't think you can do that. You have to go to Yodel Ranch and get a breeding kit for your spouse. Just kidding. Alright, so let's hammer away. So the minerals you find when you hammer the rocks, that's copper. Oh, it's trash, but I think, I don't even know if I can find silver on this level. Just coal. Scrap ore. So scrap ore is basically useless, but then you go like copper, silver, gold, diamonds, rubies, sapphires, different gems, and all of varying worth. Well, how much G did I just pick up? 6? That's another good reason to go mining, I guess. And see again, just like every other indoor area, time doesn't pass when you're mining. So it's one of the few ways where you can earn money while not losing any daytime. Let's see if we can find the ladder at least. Oh, and up a level. Yeah, you have to actually use your tools and then have the materials to upgrade them. Well, here's the thing, is that when I leave and come back, the ladder's going to be a different spot. And that was there was a technique in the DS version where you would save. How did that work? I forget if you had 2 save spots, but you would save before you found the ladder and then afterwards, because sometimes you could load into a part of the cave and actually not be able to move anywhere, especially if you were low on stamina or something. I wonder if that's still like that. That is the one nice thing about the mine, is that the hot spring is right outside, so you can go chill, regain that stamina and fatigue, however slowly, very slowly. You know, once you're not poor anymore, you can buy food and stuff though, or learn recipes. I never got into that many recipes. I'm not sure exactly how you learn them. Once you expand your kitchen, you can cook for yourself at home. Usually, if you just want to go down. If you want to go down levels to get better stuff, you just start looking for the ladder. There we go. This is nice. You used to be, if you walked over it, you were going. Black grass. You recover a bit of stamina and relieve some fatigue. So yeah, black grass is one of the things in the mine that can really help keep you going. Yeah, I'll definitely be looking up some tutorials on you know, what the changes and improvements are. I've been able to do my own comparison. I haven't played the DS game in so long. I'm surprised with how much I've remembered, but just to see, you know, what the exact differences are, if the mine still works the same. It used to be, you know, I said that about 1,000 times in this. So say this was the ladder or the stairs in the old mine, I wouldn't have actually been able to just get past it. I would have had to actually knock this stone out first to get around. Sometimes you do have to take out some rocks to find the ladder. We'll go down again. Let's see, now we're getting into the real stuff. So see, here you're kind of trapped in. With the save technique, you would try to load in a better rock pattern, so you wouldn't have to use stamina to get through a bunch when you're just trying to get to the lower levels. But I'm good with just smashing through some stuff. Let's see if I'm getting silver or gold yet. Because not only do you have to go further down to get any kind of good stuff, sometimes you have to go. I think you get better odds the further down you are. Wow, this is not. It's like half a. Oh no. It's not even half. Black grass doesn't do a lot for you. Got some silver. There's probably a low chance for some gold at this level. You can take your stamina all the way down. Some amount of hits after that break into your fatigue, but you're gambling a lot. Come on, little buddy, get up. You can do it. Oh, that's right. It did say your face will turn blue. That was when you knew you were in trouble in the original game. My face just turned to smiley, which means I'm not stoked. But now I'm back up to the musical red face, which is apparently good. But yeah, the mine's like it's. Ooh, that was worth sticking around for. Let's see if I can get blue face. You can get a lot of coin at this level. I mean, a lot for these early days, at least. Okay, so I was thinking that you would hit blue face a lot faster. I think, is this gonna do it now? Okay, not blue face just yet. So this takes you, oh yeah, all the way out. I'm actually gonna use the hot spring a little bit, just because I'm not sure if full night's rest is gonna restore absolutely everything. It said I leveled up my hoe. The ore that you get from the mine is what you use, and there was a. I'm not sure if it works the same. I think you can continue to level up, and that decides on which ore you can use. You can actually use the base level and then like save yourself some money if you just you know, stick with the base level for a while and then go like silver and then like go diamond or whatever later. I'm just probably gonna sell the copper and the use for anything so it doesn't sell for much. Oh, it's worth as much as weed. So yeah, I forgot how useless scrap ore was, so toss it. Don't even hold on to it. Make room for copper's worth 15 a piece, silver's 20 a piece. I think gold is 30. I think it'll show in the tools menu what the level is. Tool level, hit plus. There we go. So you see now the hose upgradable at the bronze level, and then it shows you the percent on all the other tools you have. I was thinking you didn't start out with all the tools before, but that's cool you have them right away. So you have bronze, silver, gold, diamond. I think I waited to upgrade until I hit gold, because otherwise you pay for each upgrade instead of paying. You pay less if you just pay for the higher upgrade. Well, it's midnight. That must be because it's late. Can't watch TV after midnight. It's 78G. And we're completely rested. It's raining for the second day in a row. The store's closed today though, so we can't buy any more crops. That right there. I used the hammer once outside in the rain and lowered my fatigue down. So best not to do that. Really discourages you from working in the rain, but also, unless you're harvesting crops, there's probably not much reason you would have to do so. Oh, what's in the bottom corner? Been different that was on. Oh, there is some grass down here. I like to have the grass area, because if you plant grass, you can just let your animals come out and then they'll feed on it. You don't have to feed them specifically. I want to say the sprites are like 4 p.m. or something. Is he not open on Saturdays? Those Thursdays 10 to 4. He's almost open. Who's that? Hello? Gray. Ooh. Haven't seen you before. Huh. So you're the new owner of that farm. I'm Gray. Nice to meet you. Absolutely nothing around here. You do know that, right? Don't tell me you're some kind of earth weirdo. Gray dreams of the big city. Oh, I can go to the forge now. Why do so many of the guys seem so moody? Oh, he's upset. Why? Tell me what's wrong with it. Tell you? Fool, look within. You already have the answer. You can't even understand that. Yeah, sassy. Oh, Gray. Then just quit, my dude. There's one of the... I think it might be him. If you don't help him stay, like he won't. And then that prevents somebody from getting married down the line. So chin up, Gray. You are acting a little spoiled, bro. Okay. Who's... Oh, now there's more? Who's that? Oh, Marie. Oh. So, I guess, can I steal the men away from the women too? Is that how this works? Some of the couples you see, and I'm just like, that's too cute for me to ever split up. Ooh. Gray likes Marie. I gotta walk out again and come back in. I just want to talk to you about some tools, sir. I'm not working on a project. I'm always open for requests. So yeah, he only does one at a time too. What tools don't I have? Does he sell me the... Okay. Brush milker clippers for your animals. Upgrade tools. It's... You can either spend 5,000 to get to gold, or you can just wait a little bit. Only pay 3,000. Oh, mithril is what it is. It's not diamond. Mythic ore. No, that's crazy. I don't think that wasn't a thing. You had to mine for the special... You would mine for the special tools in the winter cavern. I don't know if they worked like that though. Maybe they did. I never got them. Necklace. Oh, and then you can, with certain orichalcum. Oh, so you can use this to make different accessories that you can give away as gifts. Really is a little slow going at first until you start making any money. Can you open? Okay, I haven't been in the church yet. Listen to a parable of mine. I'll warn you, it may get a little long. Sorry, I left my farm on. Once upon a time, in a land not unlike our own, there was a normal family, the kind one would find anywhere. A father, mother, and their juvenile son all lived together in blissful harmony. Oh, jeez. Grief-stricken father stood over his late wife. The little boy came up to him and asked, "What happened to Mom?" Jesper explained that she had fallen into a deep sleep. Upon hearing that, the boy was greatly troubled, told his father, "Then please, Dad, use all of my allowance and buy a big alarm clock." Carter, that was the saddest shit I've ever heard. That was when the father learned that the deluded words adults use to avoid speaking of death hold neither power over nor meaning to children. Think on that. I bid you a blessed day. Well, Carter, you'd ruined my day. Thanks, man. It was great. Hey, Cliff, don't talk to Carter. He's a little drag. Is it okay that I... What? Tell me, Cliff. What is it? Are you having feelings about me? Is there like a confession thing? There's something you can only do once a week. Oh yeah, you talk to... I don't think I ever did it. You can talk to him and... I forget what you can say. I forget what you get out of it. Ah, here we go. Yes! The nature sprites! Make friends with the nature sprites and they will help you with your chores and even play with you. Watering, harvesting, tending to animals. Having them water for you and harvest for you is always good. I think that you can try to make it so that if you know it's going to rain, you don't hire them for that day. So that's why it's good to check the weather. You don't waste any time on that. Having them tend to your animals can get a little tricky once you get into making things with your, like the wool and the milk and eggs. I think eggs make mayonnaise, I think. Once you have that stuff, they won't automatically make the better product for you necessarily. So it's something to think about. What's up, guys? Mint. I'm Mint. Hello, and you are? Oh, your name is Robert. I'm Cherry. Nice to meet. Or what? Cherry, cannibal. Army Hammer. Howdy, how are you? I see, so your name is Robert. My name is Pumpkin. Nice to meet you. Who goes there? A sneaky so-and-so? You don't look like a sneaky so-and-so to me. Your name is Robert, huh? Gotcha. I'm Plum. His name is Blueberry. I'm Blueberry. Sunny. Okay, I'm Sunny. Nice to meet you. Doesn't seem very sunny. I haven't seen you before. Who are you? Oh, your name is Robert? No wonder my mind was a clean slate. Sadly, I don't think I have anything to give. I think they like certain plants, too. Because they're little colored beds. Alright, guys, we'll be back soon to be best friends. So you want to do work for me. I mean, want to help me. Well, it's noon. I have nothing to do with the rest of my day. I guess we'll go mining. I have 228 G to my name. Wait, how much was the food? It wasn't cheap, was it? Oh, you can't take it with you either. It's not as useful for mining. Oh, I do have some... I need to take to GOT. I don't really go to the inn because I particularly crave their food. I was talking with the regulars. And drinking. Can't stand it. Sorry, Gray. Grandpas can be tough. You only have to get here between 9 and 4 to get GOT to do anything for you. Let's see, sometimes he's gone. I can still give him the honey later. Usually, he might go into town sometimes. I don't know if something special goes on Saturdays. Is it like Animal Crossing? Does KK Slider come play a concert? But sometimes you can find GOT over at in the woods. So she didn't have a heart by her the first time we talked, unlike some people. Nothing. Enjoy your tent by the lake. Can I catch that monkey? Yeah, screw a pet dog or cat. I want a monkey. Doesn't look much different on a rainy day up here. Oh, there is a... That's right. I think there's the New Year's celebration. You can watch the fireworks from up here. Go put stuff in the Dropbox. Then come back to do some mining. That's been about our hour. It's fodder. It was a... I don't know if you can put sticks to make lumber. Because you have a lumber box at some point. But I think this time I'll run the stamina down and see... As long as I get to bed at a decent hour, if it helps recoup without worrying too much about using the hot spring before I go to bed. If I swing twice in the same spot, you know, that's burned stamina, and that's valuable commodity down here. Okay, your character's face doesn't actually turn blue though. Just up in the corner. Unless I can push it further, but I'll be nice to little Robbie. So we're just gonna go try to sleep this off and see where it puts our stamina. 461. So I made 344. That's probably my best day yet. Oops, I overslept. So see, I went to bed. Went to bed before midnight, but I was completely drained. So is it 8 a.m.? Yeah. So that's what happens when you work yourself to the bone. Sometimes you gotta sleep a little extra. All right, that's Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town. Oh wait, you gotta see this. Look at little man's when I sat still. That's how tired he is. He's ready to sleep on the floor. As you can tell by my commentary, you know, the game still feels very familiar, but you know, it has a lot of improvements that you know, make things easier to navigate, make it more enjoyable to play. You know, I haven't been playing Animal Crossing as much recently, and I think this is definitely going to keep me from that. I like the, you know, they both have similar easygoing aspects, but I like the bit of challenge, the, you know, managing your time with your crops and your animals, and working to level up those friendships with the sprites that'll help you work, and then with the townspeople to, you know, make the town better. It's a fun game. I really enjoy it. There's not really, you know, not too much that I'm left wanting. You know, they really improved on the small little aspects. You know, I like the graphical update is great. Still got that cartoony feel. So I'm interested to, you know, check out a couple guides, see exactly what's changed, and you know, maybe things like the mine aren't as complicated, that kind of thing. So if you're a Story of Seasons fan, or you think you might pick this one up, let me know down below. Let me know which villager you're gonna romance first. If you have any idea how I can get started a little faster on making a little money here. This is rough. But until next time, we'll see you on the next first hour.